Welcome everybody. This is a video I did not plan on making today, but GGG released some juicy informations about the Chronomancer Ascendency changes coming in 0.5. Chronomancer is always one of my favorite Ascendancies. It was always very special for me, even though it was very weak overall and only had like a very few specific and niche things going on. Over the last few patches, Chronomancer received a plethora of changes, like some like notable like changes, functionality changes, number changes, but it never really managed to be like a good Ascendancy and remained very gimmicky for the majority of the player base. I personally still love playing with it, and most builds that I did with it were very okay, especially for like support Ascendancies in like group found party play. That was really nice. But yeah, let's go over some of the changes for this. So first we have the phased form. Basically, so what they did is they shuffled some of the nodes around. Some got removed, some got like basically in place of the removed nodes got added. And one new node here is phased form, which basically gives you 30% damage reduction, which is absolutely insane. That's an insane number of damage reduction from one source. But those 30% that you basically mitigate are being dealt to you 4 seconds later. Now what's important with this is, they explained this in this video as well, where this only affects, this affects all damage, but only the hit damage is taken after 4 seconds. So the 30% damage reduction is even for damage over time, which is absolutely massive. It's so strong. You can see they showcase this here on a boss. This has like some downside, I think, for like energy shield builds. Like energy shield builds in general have a very large life pool, and 30% damage reduction is really good for them. But taking a second portion of the damage, like 4 seconds later, I would assume, not 100% no, but this would like stop your energy shield from recharging. They didn't really show this here. Yeah, here they show damage over time. Basically the 30% damage reduction will always be in place. It is just so good. Now the follow-up node, Temporal Rift, this already exists and they didn't really change a lot, except this new line removes damage delayed by phased form, because this is the successor node of phased form. So basically, if you take a huge hit and you're basically almost dying, you can use Temporal Rift to refill your life mana and energy shield. Most likely, if it was a singular big hit, you were like full energy shield, full life again. But then it will also remove this delayed damage that you would have taken 4 seconds later. So it's completely gone, like, and like it's not even dealt to you. So that's very strong as well. Next one, Inevitable Agony. This already exists. This has a new visual, like the curse looks a little bit nicer, and the curse symbol is like a clock. That's like really cool. But most importantly, look at the health bar. The damage, like this curse stores a portion of the hit damage dealt to the target, and then the stored damage is dealt when the curse expires. This is probably still the functionality. They didn't really talk about this, but most importantly, the change they did is this damage will also be dealt immediately if it will be lethal, and that's the big change. Another change where I'm not 100% sure if like what that is, maybe it will be like a fixed amount, but the curse does not have a percentage here in the health bar. Usually, like, all the curses have a percentage value shown to see how effective the curse is, because curses are less effective on magic, rare and unique monsters respectively. So either it's just a death build thing, I don't know, or what could be the case, maybe Inevitable Agony has a fixed rate and isn't affected by like the reduction from unique mobs. I don't know. But yeah, now you can see like he's doing like a big comet, and then the health bar really indicating the damage the boss will take. Here you can see it basically instantly kills the mob when it has enough stored damage. Generally speaking, Inevitable Agony was already pretty good, but this new mechanic where it instantly deals its damage when it becomes lethal makes it so much better for mapping, like for like big mob packs and rare mobs, because previously either you had to invest a lot into less skill effect duration, so the curse just lasts, I don't know, like 3 or 4 seconds, so then you just do it on the pack, do like a big damage skill, and then the curse finishes them off, but it was like a little bit janky and unreliable. And now with this automatically going off, you don't even need to worry about skill effect duration. Most characters that invest into curses will basically have like skill effect duration or curse effect duration as a extra stat most of the time anyway. Like a lot of the clusters have skill curse effect duration, and depending on the rest of your build, you might want increased skill effect duration for other things. But for Inevitable Agony, this was like not really a downside, but it made it like play like really clunky. And yeah, now with the new mechanics, you don't need to do that. Also at this stage, I want to mention Inevitable Agony is an incredibly good curse for like a group play, because it stores all hit damage the target takes, even from allies. So this includes the minions and party members. Important, it only stores hit damage, so if you have like a party play and somebody deals dot damage, that doesn't really work. But in version 0.4, with the right investment on unique monsters, you could reach 30 to 40% hit damage stored. So this is effectively a more multiplier to your party members, which just keep that in mind in case you want to do like some party play, group play. That's just really good already, just that on its own. So the next node they're talking about here is the Rapid River notable. They got removed. It was a notable that reduced recoup speed from 8 to 4 seconds. And this basically got removed from Chronomancer and added to the passive tree. So every character has access to this. So now you can see they searched for recoup speed here at the top right. They show 3 of the notables, but there is all these small passives, and the other notable they haven't shown. They are all highlighted. I would assume the notables, when they have 20, 20, 25, the other one maybe has 20 as well. And all the small nodes maybe have like, I don't know, 5, maybe 8% speed. But just with what they shown, just with the 65%, like if you let the video run, this is 20, this is 20, and this is 25. So this is 65% increased speed. Just that would make 8-second recoup happen over 4.84 seconds. So this is not as good as previously, but again, remember all the small nodes. Even if all these small nodes are like 5%, that's like another 20-30% probably. So if like with the notable, that will be probably even more. But if we say like all the small ones are 5%, we're talking about like 25-30%. So that would be 95 in total. Let's see, that would be, that was wrong. So that would be 8 seconds divided by 1.95. That would be 4.1 seconds. This is still not as good as Chronomancer could previously, depending on how good the other notable is. Maybe we go like a little bit below 4 seconds. maybe there's something on the passive tree they haven't shown even. But most importantly, every single class has access to this. Obviously, this does cost a little bit of passive point investment. But I think what this really will do is making some of the uniques, for example, that interact with Recoup, very, very, very strong. Like, it was already like good previously, but most importantly, Midnight Braid is a very good unique. I used this on a Chronomancer before with like partial damage taken as damage taken from mana before life, a little bit of energy shield, a little bit of damage bypasses energy shield. So basically I have energy shield, life and mana as a resource. And Midnight Braid makes 50% damage taken recouped as mana. This is really good. There's a lot more that you can get on the passive tree. And then the other one, which I personally have not built around yet, unfortunately, because it's a very rare unique to get in solo self-found, but Sacrosanctum. That is an incredibly strong unique. Like, if I would get my hands on this, I would 100% build around this, and then hopefully maybe like in 0.5 we can get our hands on this. But what this does is damage taken recouped as life is also recouped as energy shield. It is insane. There is a little bit of damage taken recouped as life on the passive tree. So like if you invest into that and split your damage in energy shield, life and mana and have recoup for all three of them, this gives you an insane amount of effective health pool and recovery, because every time when you take damage and you take damage into all three of these pools, they all recover at the same time. This is basically similar to like in Path of Exile 1, Templar has this thing where like life regeneration affects the energy shield as well. And then basically you have two health pools that both take damage at the same time. They both regenerate at the same time. So effectively your recovery just doubles. And then with this one, you can't really get like the same amount of life recoup, mana recoup, and energy shield recoup. So it will probably be a little bit spread like unevenly, but it will still be very good defensively. Very good. Yeah, and then the last one they showed is Now and Again. That is, I think, thematically one of the coolest nodes. I don't know if it will hold up on like the numbers. Yeah, and they also showed Time Freeze and Time Snap being on the same branch. Previously, you needed to basically have 8 Ascendency points to get both of them. I'm not sure that changes that much, but I mean, Time Freeze is just really good. Yeah, and now they show Now and Again. Cascadable spells have 20% chance to echo. Repeatable spells have 20% chance to repeat. And they said both of these roll individually, so they can roll both at the same cast. So I think for like hard, slow hitting spells, this is like really good. Obviously they showed Comet here. And like a self-cast Comet Chronomancer is something that I already did, and it was like okay, but like not really like crazy. In 0.4 I did Oracle self-cast Comet, which was okay. But yeah, with this patch I might return to Chronomancer. Yeah, let's see how this goes. I think overall this all is like pretty exciting, and we have to see how this all goes together, because remember, we also get all of these Kalgurin skills. We don't really know yet how much support there is for that. One of the Kalgurin skills they showcased already that would work with Comet is this like thing where you where your skill goes like in like a circle pattern around you. We have to see. Hopefully some more skills will support like directly casting Comet. That would be definitely like a build I'm interested in. But yeah, all of these new like all of this new information definitely makes me think about Chronomancer as a Leaguestart, because I just love Chronomancer, and it was like for me personally it was never really that bad. I know a lot, like it's such an underplayed Ascendency, but I see some really good potential there. So yeah, let's see how that goes. But yeah, for the next couple videos, like this, definitely, like I woke up today and then it was just like I need to make a video about this. I still want to release some videos regarding like SSF stuff, and those will definitely come. But yeah, this took priority right now, so let's see. And then hopefully we get patch notes, I think, tomorrow. And yeah, for the time being, thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Bye bye.